What's up, everybody? Welcome to the Man Cave. This is your boy Jay.
And it's your boy Mike. First of all, we'd like to thank everyone for coming out and viewing our page, showing your support. We appreciate it, and we're going to keep giving it to you as long as you're here for the ride. So don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on all your notifications so you know and you get notified whenever we drop some more content.
That's right. So today's subject, what is that?
Today's subject is about manifestation, how to manifest.
Okay.
We've been getting a lot of requests for it. And if you have any type of request, make sure you put it down below in the comments. Any questions, Jay and I will get to you and let you know how we feel about whatever you ask us. But today, it's about manifestation, speaking things into existence.
Right.
And I got a definition for us right now I'm going to read real quick. Manifestation. Provide evidence for, stand of proof, show by one's belief, attitude, or external attributes. And it's basically about speaking things into existence, right? Like you have a plan, you want something real bad. How do you get to it? You think about it. And we just have like 8 keys, 8 steps to manifest. So that's
right.
what we're going to go through today. So the eight steps we're talking about today, hopefully it'll let you in on just a better understanding of what manifestation or how to manifest is. So without further ado, Jay, go ahead.
So the first one is be clear about what you want. So let's elaborate on that.
So being clear about what you want, just having a primary goal, setting it in front of yourself and letting nothing deter you away from that goal. It's just like having the light at the end of the tunnel and continue to pursue it. You always want to get to it. Don't let anything on the side or any side talk deter you away from your goal.
So at the end of the day, you're just saying just stay focused.
Stay focused.
And just stay on your grind and whatever it is, just don't let nothing, don't let nobody push you away from your prize.
Yeah, that's what it is, because you got one mission, one goal, and that's to achieve it. Don't let anything deter you away from it.
That's what's up, man. That sounds good. The second one is figure out what you want and how it makes you feel.
Yeah, so figure out what you want is a part of number 1, right? So after you have what you really want and what you're going to start manifesting about, then it connects to how it makes you feel. The reason you want something because it makes you express a certain type of feeling, right? So if you want something, obviously it makes you feel good. It makes you remember something, right? So you got to figure out your mission, what you want to accomplish, and why it makes you feel that way. And it's a continual feeling that you always want to chase after too.
That's right. I agree with that 100%. Number 3 is create a plan and stick to it.
Yeah. And this is a big one right here. You can never do anything without a plan. You can never do anything or have anything without some type of structure, without some type of background. Right. So you always want to plan things out. It's fun to be spontaneous every once in a while, but most of the time you want to have some type of structure, some type of plan, some type of scheme that you want to go through and plan out things to say, okay, how I'm going to get from point A to point B to point C all the way through Z and etc. So make sure that you have a solid plan. Think it out, write it out, talk it out with somebody that really is into what you're trying to accomplish, and make sure that it's a solid plan to pursue.
And that sounds awesome. And sometimes we look at other people and like think about like somebody in the NBA. You're looking at where he's at now, but you didn't know exactly what steps he did to get to where he's at. You know what I'm saying? So his road was very hard or whatever the case may be, but all you doing is seeing the end game.
Right.
You seeing what he has prospered through this whole journey or whatnot, but you didn't know the actual struggle. So yeah, it's going to be a struggle, but you have to create that plan and you have to stick with it.
Right.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
So
number 4.
Number 4 is practice gratitude.
Always practice gratitude. And this one hits home, and it should hit home with everybody. I see a lot of people, whether it's on statuses, posting Instagram posts, and it's always talking about what they don't have or what they don't want. I mean, what they don't have and what they need. You need to start learning how to appreciate what you do have and what's in front of you. That's showing gratitude. In this journey while you're manifesting, It's not going to come when you want it to, right? But it's going to come. So appreciate every step of the way. So once you reach your goal, you can look back and have that appreciation that you made it to where you are, and you can look back at how far you came.
And I do want to touch on that also because, you have to practice that gratitude, because even though you are in a certain position and you feel like, okay, well, I'm ready to go to that next step in life. You can't be in a position to where you feel like, okay, like it's hatred boiling up and all this other stuff. You got to understand, it's people that's in worse conditions that you're in. You know what I'm saying? But they're still moving on, and they still pushing forward.
Right.
So at the end of the day, you have to remain humble, and you got to keep it moving.
Right. Yeah.
Yes. Number 5 is a good one, man. It's address limited beliefs.
Yeah. So it's just addressing limited beliefs, man. Like, you don't want to hear that you can't do this. You don't want to have it in your mind that you can't do this. So you just want to limit anything like that around you. Limit the negativity. If you have friends, you have family that you just, poured into and let them know what you're trying to accomplish, and it seems like they're not behind you 100%, that's when you need to limit it. I mean, it's okay to say, you know what, right now, I can't have you around me because I'm focused. I have a mission, and you're not trying to help me right now in this instance, so I need to do it on my own, So that's what I think about limiting the beliefs, or
Sounds good. As far as limiting beliefs or whatnot, I believe like when you limit your beliefs, you limit yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you never want to put it in your brain that you can't do something. You always want to know in your heart that anything that you want in life is attainable if you actually put forth some type of effort, and a dream will always continue to be a dream unless you put in the work.
Put that first foot forward.
You got to put in some type of work at the end of the day, because it's just going to remain just that. It's a dream, and it will never come true. It will never come true.
Right.
Okay? So, number 6, you got to trust the process.
Trust the process. I think one of my favorite rappers said it best, man. Nipsey Hussle, rest in peace. He said that he went through every emotion trying to get to where he's at,
Mm-hmm.
or where he was at, And the only distinguishing quality between him and the other people is that he didn't quit. He went through every emotion. Every emotion. You're going to go through it. It's going to be a storm. It's going to be bad weather. It's going to be a storm, right? It's going to rain. But you just got to remember that you got to keep your head up and walk through it. Walk through that storm. Remember, roses don't grow without water.
Nope.
Grass don't grow without water. Walk on the other side of that storm and become the person that you were born to be. Always keep your head up. Trust that process. Trust and believe in yourself.
I mean, you nailed it right there. I don't think it was anything else I
to
needed
say.
to say. You know what I'm saying? Good job.
Yeah.
Number 7, raise your vibration.
So it's all about vibrations, You want to have good vibes around you. That's what we call it, good vibes. Always good vibes, positive vibes. People and things that'll always keep you uplifted, to always help you push and go to that extra level that you need to go to achieve greatness, to achieve your goals. I mean, and it can happen every minute, every second, every day. You need that higher vibration. Have somebody on the same level than you, as you, or someone higher than you. Keep on moving, let it go, and make sure that it's positive vibes only.
That was a good point. You have to surround yourself with like-minded people.
Mm-hmm.
Like-minded people that want better out of life, that want to go the extra mile, that wants to provide, and that wants to do everything that you want to do. So this is a perfect example. If you hang around 5 drug
dealers,
you're gonna be the 6th one.
Right. Yeah.
If you hang around 5 millionaires, they're gonna make sure you're the 6th one.
Mm-hmm.
So it's all about the people and the company that you have around you.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, there are a lot of negative frequencies out here, and I try to stay away from by any means necessary.
Any means necessary.
You know, so as long as you know these frequencies and you're able to shift and make a change for yourself and know that you want to do better, then you will do better.
That sounds like a future podcast, you know?
Yeah, yeah. One more thing. Make sure you hit the like button.
Yep.
Subscribe.
Mm-hmm.
Leave a comment. If you got any questions, just go ahead and leave a comment, and we might read it off on the next episode or whatnot. It might just be the whole subject.
Right.
So, I mean, who knows what the case may be. But we want you guys' feedback.
We want to interact with you guys, so make sure, like Jay said, you like the video, you subscribe to the channel, and turn on those notifications, because whenever we drop some new content, it's going to come to you.
Yes,
so
yes,
where
yes.
we on? Number 8?
We on the last one, man.
Okay.
So, number 8 is don't be afraid to receive and acknowledge signs from the universe.
So it's just that, right?
Plain and simple.
You know, we walk throughout life, and it's signs that we see. It's signs and things that are put in front of us that sometimes or most of the time we ignore. You know, don't be afraid to acknowledge it, even if it's something that you're not ready for, or even if it's something that you don't ask for right away. It always happens for a reason. You know, don't be afraid to acknowledge it, good or bad. You can learn from any situation. Whenever it's put in front of you, embrace it, and it'll turn you into what you need to be.
I agree with you, and to sum all of that up in a nutshell, it's like, you know, it's all about the vibes or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So if you're getting a bad vibe or whatnot, sometimes I would just definitely leave the situation. I done definitely been in situations to where I had to take myself out of the situation, and then the next day I find out something bad had happened.
Right.
You know? So at the end of the day, it could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, but you have to know that when something hits your spirit and tell you to move and act on a certain situation, then you should inevitably do that.
Yeah, it's for a reason. It's really for a reason. Whenever you feel like it, I call it my spidey sense. You know, I for some reason I can feel good energy, and I feel negative energy on the other side too. And you know, I always go with my right mind, always. Even if it doesn't make sense immediately, it always comes back tenfold, and it makes positive things happen for me. So yeah, so I mean, manifestation is a huge part of our daily process and our growth. You know, Jay, what is something that you've spoken to existence recently that you're proud of?
Man, it's a lot that's been accomplished, and it's a lot that is still in the works, and I don't even want to put that out there.
Right.
But as far as manifestation goes, man, it's just I could just start by saying, like, when I got this house or whatnot, basically I would leave my brother's house, and he has a nice size house or whatnot. We would leave his house, me and my wife or whatnot, and we would drive around the neighborhood. It was a particular neighborhood that was probably a few miles away, and she would always ask me, like, why are we driving through this neighborhood? Like, why do you always want to drive and look at these houses?
Right.
Or whatever. It's not like we're gonna get one of these houses. And I was like, yes we are.
Right.
We are gonna get one of these houses. You know, so the main thing is these keys are vital to manifestation. Because first I believed it. The next thing was, how can I attain it? So I created that actual plan.
Right.
You know?
Right.
I had to come to my senses and figure out a route for me to take, and I made it happen at the end of the day. You know, so anything that you really want out of life, you can get it. You just got to set those plans, set these minor goals or whatever, and hit those marks. Hit them. Stay focused.
Yeah, I like it.
What about you?
So it's a couple things like you said, and it's still things in the works. You know, I'm gonna keep those on the low for now, but it's two quick ones that I can think of. So just like you, I'm a new homeowner myself, and you know, it was just something in the midst of COVID, when COVID first started. You know, I had a condo, and you know, we were just tired of not having something to call our own, and we needed something bigger because of our daughter. So, you know, we looked around one day, and I said, babe, I'm gonna get us a house, you know, and that's what happened. Like, literally, it literally happened, and as soon as I started searching on it online and things like that, it just rapidly turned into had that snowball effect. And you know, and I thank God for it. You know, that's a big step, becoming a homeowner. Fortunately, we were able to get it built from the ground up, and that was a great process to see how things happen. And we're continuing to make improvements and stuff. You know how guys are, you know, and how women are. You know, they always want something done. So, you know, but that's one. And then, you know, finding out when that my wife was pregnant, and the first thing I said was, it's a girl, you know, and she's my pride and joy, you know that, my daughter. And I spoke it up every day. I was saying that it was a girl, it was a girl, it was a girl, bringing it to it and speaking into an existence. And you know, that's why I have my 2-year-old daughter, you know, and it's my best friend. So that's how manifestation works for me.
Definitely. Let's revert back real quick or whatnot, and I want to elaborate on my brother or whatnot. So my brother did teach us a lot of things or whatnot throughout life or whatnot.
Shout out to man.
Yeah, man, shout out to you, big bro.
Yeah.
He kind of laid down some ground rules for us or whatnot, and kind of gave us a little foundation or whatever, and really how to maneuver and how to actually make something happen.
Right.
But one thing that I did see was, and this is about being around like-minded individuals. You know, I was around my brother, and he actually, like, you know, he basically showed me the way to a certain extent. And I actually follow him, and, you know, as I see him living his life and how he actually was able to manifest his dreams or whatnot, you know, I was like, wow, this is one of a kind, like, bro, like, and for that person to actually be my brother, I was like, wow, he's really making stuff happen.
Right.
You know, so I literally had to sit down and talk to him, and I know you talked to him too.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, again, shout out to you, man. Like, you're a big reason why we accomplished what we accomplished, man. Like, going to that house, man, it's a beautiful house, guys. Like, a beautiful house. And the first thing I told him, I said, teach me, right? Like, teach me. And he sat down, he was like, Mike, this is obtainable, man. Like, you can do this. And I'm like, show me. So just having him as like a mentor in that aspect, showing us, because, you know, we're younger than him, and showing us the way, and just us just soaking it in like sponges and actually seeing it come to fruition. Appreciate it, man. Like that's what what we're talking about now. It's not only enough to manifest a dream about it. You got to go out there. You have to humble yourself. We humbled ourselves in order to learn some key things that we needed to do to obtain our houses, you know, and that's to his big brother, my big cousin. And, you know, and it's going to continue to do that. That's why these 8 keys are so vital, guys. It's so vital to what you want to do in life. If you take these 8 keys, you know, and apply them to your everyday life and manifest, everything will happen. Everything will happen. Everything.
But please hit the like, comment, subscribe.
Yes, we need that.
We need it.
We need it because we need it to reach out to more people. We're not just trying to help you. We're trying to help as many people as possible. We love the support that you're giving us. Keep on hitting that like button. Make sure you subscribe. If you don't know how to subscribe, I'll walk you through it, right? So we're trying to reach as many people as possible. We're trying to get the word out. This channel is really what we're trying to do and show that people can do anything, really. Definitely. You know, we spoke this up into existence, and look at where we're at now. You know, it's all about plans and sticking to it and making sure you have that sacrifice and dedication.
There we go.
So basically, live every day with a purpose. You have a light at the tunnel, you have to make sure that you pursue it every day in and day out. You know, and on that note, Jay,
I mean, listen, this is the Man Cave.
Man Cave.
We enjoyed y'all. I'm Jay.
And I'm Mike. This is the Man Cave.
Until
have a good
next
night.
time.